Right now, beneath the surface of your feet, the ground is moving. Slowly, silently, but constantly. The continents you know, America, Africa, Australia, Antarctica, Europe, and Asia, they're not staying put. In about 250 million years, scientists believe they'll crash back together into one massive supercontinent. It's called Pangaea Ultima. And here's the wild question nobody asks. What happens to the whales? Because if the continents merge, the oceans shrink. And if the oceans shrink, the largest animals to ever live on this planet face something they've never faced before. A world running out of room. Let's start with the basics. Whales live in oceans, obviously. But what's not obvious is just how much they depend on specific parts of the ocean. Blue whales, humpbacks, sperm whales, they follow ancient highways. Cold polar waters for feeding. Warm tropical waters for breeding. The same routes, every year, for millions of years. The Atlantic is wide. The Pacific is massive. They give whales room to roam. Room to dive 3,000 meters deep. Room to communicate across entire ocean basins using low-frequency sound. A blue whale's call can travel over 1,600 kilometers. That's whale Wi-Fi, and it works because the ocean is big enough to carry the signal. Now, imagine that ocean getting smaller. Not in your lifetime, not in your great-great-grandchildren's lifetime, but over millions of years, the math is brutal. When Pangaea Ultima forms, the Tethys Sea, a vast body of water between the continents, closes completely. Less ocean, same number of whales, different world. Here's where things get interesting. As the continents drift toward each other, three massive problems emerge for whales. Wall number one, temperature. Whales need cold, oxygen-rich polar waters to feed. As Pangaea Ultima forms, ocean temperatures rise. The cold feeding zones shrink toward the poles. Less cold water, less krill, less food for the biggest animals on Earth. Wall number two, space. New landmasses rise from the sea floor. Migration routes that evolved over 50 million years become dead ends. The migration routes that evolved over 50 million years become dead ends. Wall number three, sound. In a smaller ocean, whale communication gets messy. Sound bounces differently in shallow water. Low-frequency calls used for finding mates across thousands of kilometers get scrambled. Finding a mate in a shrinking ocean? Suddenly a lot harder. Three walls, closing slowly, over millions of years. But here's the thing about life on Earth. It adapts. 250 million years is not a short time. For context, 250 million years ago, dinosaurs hadn't even appeared yet. Mammals didn't exist. Whales were land animals with 4 legs. They evolved into the sea over tens of millions of years. Whales have already proven they can handle dramatic planetary change. So what might happen? Whales could shrink smaller bodies, need less food, easier to survive in resource-scarce waters. We've seen this before with island dwarfism. Large animals stranded in smaller environments getting smaller over generations. Some whale lineages might shift to shallower coastal environments, hugging coastlines instead of crossing open oceans. Others? They might not make it. Extinction is always on the table when environments change faster than evolution can keep up. The whales of Pangaea Ultima, if they exist, will look nothing like the ones we know today. Here's what this all really means. The story of whales on the next supercontinent isn't just a fun thought experiment. Every living thing on Earth, including us, is a temporary visitor in a constantly changing world. Pangaea existed. It broke apart. Life adapted. A new supercontinent is forming. Life will adapt again. The whales swimming through the ocean right now are the survivors of 5 mass extinctions, continental collisions, ice ages, and asteroid impacts. They made it this far by being remarkably good at change, and 250 million years from now, whatever swims in the last great ocean of Pangaea Ultima, it will carry something forward from every whale that came before it. That's evolution. That's Earth. That's time doing what time does. Thanks for watching. Stay curious.